Hey everybody, D here, Daily Gaming, back with more Ark Survival Evolved on the Ragnarok map. So, in the last episode, we got a hut set up, we got some armor, we got some tools, and we got a campfire going for some food. Speaking of food, thank you for sacrificing yourself for the good cause. Come on. There we go. While we do need meat, right now you want to focus on getting hide more than meat. So as you see those little dodos, go ahead and just go take them out, go kill them. Now this campfire, as it's going, you pretty much want the campfire going all the time, whether you're cooking meat or not, and it's because of this charcoal. You need a lot of this charcoal. So don't throw the charcoal away. And that's also why we have the storage bin, because it weighs a good bit. You can see right here, 8 is already at 2 pounds. So we also don't want to throw away that spoiled meat. So this is why we have the storage chest to start storing things. We don't want to carry them on us, but we don't want to throw them away either. So now we need to actually start doing something with all this with these narco berries and this spoiled meat that we're going to be gathering. Now we can't do a whole lot yet because it's very time consuming to gather meat at this point, and even more so narco berries. But we can start doing something with it. So I actually have 2 levels sitting there. So let's go ahead and remember, focus on movement speed up to about 113. And we're going to go ahead and put a couple points into the mortar and pestle and the narcotics. And then from here, this is when things start getting touchy, because it's like there's a lot of different things you can do. It really just depends on what you want, what your goals are. I highly recommend getting the mortar and pestle, narcotics. Depending on the map, getting the spyglass is really good. Depending on your knowledge of the map, I mean. Because you need crystal to make it. So if you don't know where crystal is, if you can't easily get crystal, learning it at this point, yeah, it's only 2 points, but it's pointless to learn. Now I know where to get some crystal out on this map very easily, and we'll do that here in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and learn it, because up to the next, or at level 8, you can learn the bola, and at level 10 you can learn the bow and arrow. These 3 items drastically change the gameplay, because at this point, some of the most dangerous things you're going to come across are raptors. Raptors you can easily handle. Well, it depends on what map you're on and where you started. But with a bola and a bow and arrow, you can easily handle raptor packs very easily. Make a few bolos. As the raptors charge you, you hit them with the bolos, and then you switch to your bow and arrow, and you go for some headshots. As long as it's not like a large pack being like 5 raptors, and as long as they're not all above level 100, you can take out a whole pack with just 3 bolos and some arrows. This will greatly increase your survivability. Having the range will let you take out dangerous things before they even get near you. So it really, the next level 9 and 10 really change the gameplay. But it takes a good bit of points, because that's 8 right there. The arrow, I think, is like 4 or 5. The bow is like 10. So it might not be until like almost level 12 before you can actually learn them. So this is why I say it's up to you, because you could have skipped the mortar and pestle and narcotics until you got dinosaurs to help you gather narco berries. Because while it's very important, we can't really do much with it yet. But anyways, one of the reasons most people jump on and trying to get it is because with the mortar and pestle and narco berries, you can very easily grind out a lot of levels quickly. I'll show you how once I break this rock. I was saving that rock just for this. Let's go ahead and make that mortar and pestle. And it needs, and this is why I was saying you want to go for hide, even though you need and want meat, you want to go for hide more. This needs 15 hide with 65 stone. We have just enough for it. I thought it actually needed more hide than it did, but that's fine. Oh, I got a little bit of metal from that. And I'm just gonna go. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, that was weird. For now, I'll just toss it down right there. And we go up to, oops, get this out. Go ahead and dump in the narco berries and the spoiled meat that I have. And if you go over to the mortar and pestle's inventory, select consumables, drugs, and narcotic. We can only make one narcotic right now. It's 5 narco berries to 1 spoiled meat. Go ahead and make it. Oh, we're not going to see it in time. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, we weren't going to be able to see it in time. So you can see my experience is going up slowly, naturally on its own. Just surviving in the game gives you experience. Oh, I don't have any more spoiled meat. I was hoping to have another piece in there. So let's go. Let's go hunting, shall we? Oh, Mr. Dodo. Oh, Mr. Dodo. Oh, y'all knew that it was time. There was like 20 dodos walking around earlier. They knew it was time for me to start hunting them down, so they ran. Ambient noises just kicked in. Alright, not seeing anything. Keep your eye on the sky as you walk around. One of the most annoying, dangerous things you're going to come across in this area is the seagulls. I can't remember how to say their names. It's like Ichthyornis, something like that. They're little crackheads. They swoop down and they attack you. If you have narco berries or narcotics, they steal your narco berries and narcotics. They really suck. Oh, you're gonna take a while to kill. This is gonna be bad, but I need the meat. Sorry, dude. If you would just die faster, this would be a lot easier for everybody. Come on, there you go. Let's go for the meat. It wasn't a lot. It was 21. That's better than nothing. I'm actually not seeing any of those birds around. That's really weird. Oh, here's a loot drop. Let's go check it out. There's a dillo. Here we go. We'll take care of him. Were you? Oh, it was a turtle. Okay. Did you kill all the dodos around here? Come on, dude. You're not as sad as Blistrosaurus. I don't feel bad killing you. Let's go for more spoiled meat. Alright, so that as you play, you'll see those loot drops drop down. You can see it's a color. This one's yellow. You can't do anything with it. Yellow is a high level. Yeah, that's yellow. But if you go up to them, you access their inventory. Yes, you need level 45 just to open this one. They'll have blueprints, armor, weapons, saddles. They'll have all sorts of stuff inside of them. Excuse me. And you want to check on them constantly, because you can get some really nice stuff out of them. Because not only is do you get free blueprints and free items, but there's also different tiers of items. There's Journeyman, Ramshackle, Apprentice, Mastercraft, and then Ascendant, I believe, is the highest one. You get some really cool stuff, very powerful stuff for free. So whenever you see one of those, you want to hit them. The white and green ones aren't that important once you get past level 30, because usually they just give you stuff you can easily get on your own. But the yellow, blue, purple, and red ones, especially the red ones, but that's not until like level 90 something. They give you some really good stuff. Alright, but my movement speed up one more time. Let's learn the bow. Yeah, see, because now some engrams you have to learn a previous engram before you can learn it. For the bow, I actually had to learn the slingshot. You have to know the slingshot before you can make the bow. So even though the bow was only like 10 engrams, it cost me almost 20, or it was like 17 to learn it because I had to learn the bola. So I had the bow, the stone arrow, and I had the bow, the stone arrow, and the bola. Alright, so now our offensive capabilities just drastically increased. Let's go ahead and make some bolas. What do I need? I need some stone. That's easy. That's nothing. Now you don't want to make too many at a time because they are rather heavy. What I can only make one? Oh, I need fiber. That's what I really need. Let's gather some fiber real quick. But you don't want to make too many of them at once because they get fairly heavy. I try to blah 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 blah. I make 3 and try to maintain 3. All right, one more bush. One more. All right. Drop that. 2, 3, and we have enough resources to make the bow, so let's make that. And we got enough resources to make 21 arrows, so let's go ahead and make that. One thing I forgot to mention was crafting. Is if you look at the top of the crafting screen, right above the word crafting, it says craft 1, that's R2. Craft all is 21, craft 5 is square. Excuse me. R2 is always craft 1, square is always craft 5, and triangle is always craft all up to 100. I don't think it'll let you craft more than 100 at a time. It says craft all, but it's only up to 100. If you have less than 100, then it is craft all. So we're going to go ahead and craft all. Put the bolos down my hotbar. Wrong spot. Put the arrows down my... Dang it, wrong spot again. There we go. And then, boom, now we have a bow and arrow with bolas. We are dangerous. We're ready to start messing somebody up. Like you. We're ready to start messing you up. Headshot. Miss. Stop running from me. There you go. And you can get your arrows back. You're not always going to get your arrows back, but you can get your arrows back. Ooh. You were a low level one. Let's get some more meat. Alright. Where is the meat at? It still has a few minutes. Okay, so now, again, it's up to you and what you want. See, we're already getting into wooden structures, which is better structures than thatch, obviously. They're also more expansive. There's a lot more you can do with it. With thatch, there was just a foundation, a wall, a door, and a door frame. Once you get the wood, you can start doing like triangle foundations. There's wooden fence foundations. There's fence supports. There's stairs, pillars, ramps. There's all sorts of stuff you can do. We're not going to mess with that yet. The one thing I wasn't thinking. The one thing we do need to learn before going too much further is a simple bed. We haven't learned a spawn point, or we haven't set a spawn point yet. With the hide sleeping bag, you can make that and set a spawn point, but it's one-time use. Now, starting off over here, it's fairly easy, simple area. I don't really need to worry about a spawn point. So I didn't worry about learning the sleeping bag, also because I would rather learn the other survival stuff. That was more important. But the simple bed, that's a permanent thing. Once you make one and lay it down, that's a permanent spawn point. You're always going to spawn in there. How are you doing? You're doing good. So, let's go ahead and lay down. Oh, I didn't make the bed. Where's the bed? There you are. Alright, let's go ahead and just slap the bed down right here. Most of this doesn't matter. I'm going to end up demolishing and rebuilding most of this stuff. But there we go. We got a bed down. So now if we die, we can spawn in at this bed. And a little bed icon will appear on the map. If you die, it brings up the a image of the map with all the spawn locations. And then it also have a bed icon for any beds you have on the map. Now you have to go through and select the bed and then select respawn, or for it to actually spawn there. Sorry, cough break. God, it's really getting frustrating. But okay, so that's spawn spots. Let's see. Now let's go over quick trick with spoiled meat. You can see the spoiled meat is it only has a minute left. Now here's a cool little thing I found out. If you want to spoil a lot of meat really quick, you just need to wait for one stack to get down low, because when you unstack the meat, if you use square, you take one off. You see that stack went from 39 to 40? The piece underneath has the same time as the one on top did. So now check this. This piece is at 660 or 640. If I combine it with the lower one, and if I unstack them, now they're both down to that time. So now if I take this 9 stack and put it on the low one, now all of those are down to that time. And then this one that's already down low, I just unstack it all. And now here in in about 40 seconds, they're all going to spoil. And same thing with this one. And if I want to, I can unstack it once, because it's going to take a little bit longer. It doesn't really matter, but it's going to take a little bit longer. I'm impatient. I want it to spoil faster. I want to knock off those 10 seconds. And bam, there we go. So now, all of these, which would have taken a few hours to spoil, all of them, now they're all about to spoil in the next 10 seconds. You have no limit on your inventory. It's on the inventory slots. You have inventory weight limit. So you can literally have a few hundred spoiled meat just taking up hundreds of inventory slots. And the menu will just keep growing and growing and growing. And look at that, we just spoiled all that meat in only 7 minutes instead of what would have taken a couple hours. So now we can drop off all that spoiled meat, and now we can make more narcotics. And you want to try and keep narcotics going in the background, because if you look at my experience, I'm at 7 of 15. What is it at? 723. That was narcotics. Yeah, I was actually, before the 715, I was at 707 and it jumped up. Look at that, just 3 narcotics. For, I'm guessing 8 narcotic, and I'll level up again. 5. That's if I have enough. I don't know if I had enough narco berries for that. I didn't. I ran out. It stopped. I ran out of narco berries. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to transfer those over. That's part of the reason. Still not enough, but you can see just crafting up a few narco berries almost got me a whole level. Just a couple of them. So when you're gathering up a lot of narco berries, especially the dino, when you put down a lot of spoiled meat, you keep this going in the background, and you'll knock out a dozen levels within a few minutes, especially with the new level or experience modifier. So go ahead and eat that. One thing I suggest with your food, never let your food be, don't keep your food constantly full. Try to keep your food at around half. The issue is because until you get further into the game and learn some recipes, the only way to heal yourself is by eating. If you constantly keep your food all the way up, you won't be able to heal yourself. Now, as your body will heal on its own, it'll drain your food, But if your food is already down low, if you eat, you can give yourself a boost of healing as opposed to a slow heal over time. So try to keep your health down relatively, or your food down relatively low. Try to maintain it being there. So we learned the spyglass, and it's really useful. The spyglass lets you see, lets you see further away, but it also lets you see a dinosaur's level, which is really useful when it comes to taming, which we're going to get into within the next couple episodes. So if you're playing on this map, and if you're sticking along with me, there's an easy way to get some crystal. If you just... One way of doing it is there's a cave system you can go through and you can find up there, and it's pretty fun to wander around up there and explore and stuff. But the easiest way is just oops, I didn't really show off what I was doing. So our base is right there. So if you come over here down to this path, you come right down to this water. Hey, Mr. Dodo, you need to die. Come on, give me your hide and meat. Oh, there you go. There'd you go. That was a good sentence. I was trying to say, there you are, and where'd you go? There we go. Alright, come down to this water. We're going to go up here. You don't need to walk on top of these branches. Oh, okay, I'm not going to either, apparently. I was going to say, you don't need to. I was going to try and show it off. You go to this little island right here, and if you face this way into this cave, you see that little tree, and just jump on in. I was also going to let my stamina recover before I jumped in. You can drown. You have oxygen. If you look over on the right side, there's a new bar above the experience. It's O2, your oxygen. It's obviously how much oxygen you have. Now, if you see, as you swim, your stamina constantly drains. If you're swimming and your stamina drains, it becomes very hard to stay afloat, and you move very, very slow. You don't want to run out of stamina when you're in the water. If you do run out of stamina, the way to prevent yourself from drowning is to look straight up and pretty much just press forward. That's the only way, and you move very slow at that rate. There we go. We'll come over here and let our stamina recover. This is a cool little place to build a base. There's some metal over there. You obviously have the water right here. The problem is that there's no wood. You have to constantly make trips outside to get wood to build anything. Now, if you're making your base out of stone, that's more reasonable because there's lots of stone around here. But you still need wood to make it out of stone. You just want to keep following this wall to the right side. And I don't know how well you can see it. There's some crystal right up here. Now, we're not going to try and get all of it because harvesting crystal with a primitive pick is really bad. We're going to hardly get any crystal at all, but we don't need a whole lot either. And crystal has a very long respawn rate, so that's one. Come on. Really? Oops, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. That sounds horrible. Where'd you go? There you are. Come on, just give me one. I think I need 2 crystal altogether. Come on. Seriously? Come on, dude. You're kidding me. I didn't get... Oh my god. 4 things of crystal, and I only got 1. That is crap. That is complete, utter crap. Okay. I'm trying to think of where else there's crystal, because I know another place not too far away that has crystal, but it's not as safe. And I do know of another place that has a lot of crystal. Well, I know 2 other places that have crystal, but again, neither of them are safe. They're pretty. Oops, that hurt. Oh, that almost killed me. That was a lot higher than I realized it was. Yeah, if you take a lot of damage, you get that broken bone. That broken bone means you move slower. It's kind of like being snared by the Diplo's spit. Now this water, you're safe. I should have mentioned before, going swimming is actually fairly dangerous. You want to be very careful. But this water's safe. There's nothing dangerous spawns up here. There's actually otters in here. And otters are, while in real life they can be very dangerous. Not typically to humans, but they can be fairly lethal creatures. It's mainly to other otters that are lethal. But in the game, they're very useful. They're actually neck warmers. You can, when you tame them, you carry them on your neck, and they keep super warm. And it's very important on this map too, because we'll get to it later. But there's a place in here called the Hellfrost. It sucks. Lots of cool dinosaurs. We have some ice wyverns and ice dragons and stuff. It's pretty cool, but it is so cold that it's almost impossible to be up there. I know, it hurt. Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. Okay, let's stop and give him a second to heal. And see, this is why I say it's good to keep your health low, because if you watch, you see my health is slowly going back up. But if I eat, look at how fast it goes up. But then it stops. So if you keep your food low, you see all that healing I just got? Yeah, and I ate one more time just for the heck of it, but it only gave me like 2 more points of healing, because as soon as my food filled up, I stopped healing. Now I'm going back to my regular, just heal over time. So it's always good to keep your health down, or your food down low. But that's where you can get some crystal. If the game likes you, unlike how it likes me apparently, you can easily, or not easily, but you can get a couple pieces of crystal right there. And with a few pieces of hide, you can make a spyglass. Yeah, I needed 2 pieces of crystal. That's really, really frustrating that I couldn't get. I might do a suicide run. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's drop some stuff off, because I'm probably not going to survive this. Come on. Oh, everything's full. Let's go ahead and make another storage box real quick. So let's pull that stuff back out so I can make a storage box. I need a little bit more wood. I dropped my hatchet off. The area I'm gonna try and get to is, there's a lot of Therizinosaurus, there's raptors. There's a very, very low chance I actually get up there and can get back down with everything and or get there and get back without dying. A very, very small chance. So it doesn't matter where you're sitting, doesn't matter. I'm not going to keep any of these things. This is only because I can't drop off my other stuff. I want to repair you, but I can't. Stone, thatch, and wood. So I have to carry a little bit of resources with me just to repair this. There's thatch wood. There's stone. Okay. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Alright. So this is my... Ooh, a purple drop. Can't do anything with it. This is going to be my suicide run. So, pretty much going back in the same direction we just were, but this time we're not going down towards the water. I'll show you, because that cave we were just, or that cave system we were just in, there's a land entrance. You can walk down. You still have to jump into the water no matter what, but you can come in from above and just drop down to it. But then you have to swim over towards where that tree was to get out. because there's no way, there's no area to get to just climb out of the water. That is a Therizinosaur. It's big. It doesn't look big from right here, but it's big. What time is it? Oh, it's only 4. Okay, it must be a clouds or something. Oh, rain. Yep, there we go. That'll do it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, it's just a torch. Alright, you see, because normally there's a little pathway right over here. But I think I can climb up it. There's a lot of dillos over here. Yep, that's a raptor. That's a raptor. I'm dead. What happened to it? I don't know what happened to it. It was on my butt and then just disappeared. Get my movement speed up. Alright. So, now that I know there's a raptor over there, though, that might help us out. And I think I'm still going the right way. Yeah, see, this is very dangerous. A lot more raptors, Therizinosaurs. We're going to start seeing some scorpions, possibly some saber-tooths, some compies. And I'm not even sure if I'm going the right way anymore. Because I just realized, yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I think I need to go back the other way. Because this one area gets a little confusing. Because I think it's up there. Yep, it's right. Come on. Ah, dang it. I'm fairly certain there was a pathway you could walk up there. I thought that was it. Or I can't remember, you might have to be on a dinosaur. Oh. Up. Here we go. Okay. Rolling, 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 little turd. Oh, it stopped. Way to ruin my fun. Here we are. Wow. There's a whole mess of crystals. So I was actually thinking about this path right here. I didn't realize I could climb up that other one. Yeah, there's a hole. Oh, it's a Fioma. Whew. These guys are very tame and docile. They're not bad early on mounts. They don't hit very hard. They're fairly fast. And they're easy to tame. Yeah. Massive amounts of crystal up here. And that was all I needed. Just that one. Just that one crystal. I'm not gonna work. Oh, yeah, I can't make it yet. So now we gotta get back to base. That's water from this. That is weird. Alright, you gotta be careful going down. This gets so steep that if you're sprinting, you'll actually launch yourself off the hill or the ground, and you will kill yourself. Yeah, so I'm barely pushing forward, and I'm kind of just coasting down this hill. That's a Therizinosaur. Yeah, it's a Therizinosaur. Yeah, they have a bubble around them. If you get too close inside that bubble, they aggro on you and they chase you. And it looks like I'm having. Oh, are you? Just go, 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 go. Oh, I think we're safe. I think we're safe. Oh my god, am I actually gonna make it? What happened to the raptor? I thought for sure that raptor was going to be down the bottom of that hill waiting for me. Not the Therizinosaur. What happened? I don't know, but I made it. Oh my god, I did not. That's what happened to the raptor. Son of a. We're in trouble. This is not... Oop, I did not even see that boulder there. If I can get back to my base, we're going to be good. I lost him. Where'd he go? There he is. The other problem is that raptors can aggro from fairly far away. That's why I'm giving him such a huge berth. Because there is a line of sight as well. Yes. Take everything. Give me those arrows. Give me the food. Drop that off. Drop that. Where'd this raptor go? This is my turf. And as long as there's just one of you, I will not take you being on my turf. There you are. Come here. Come here, fishy. Come here. Boom! What level are you, by the way? You're a dead level. Stupid raptors. See, look how bloody he is. Dome. Level 90 raptor. Took him out with 4 arrow shots. And that was because one of them wasn't a headshot. And we got us some loot. We got us some loot. Some berries. Don't really care about. Another chest piece. That's whatever. Oh, we were unlucky this time. Sometimes you can get some trank arrows off of them, which is really cool. Movement speed up to 112. We're almost done with that. These trees confuse and anger me. I'm going to pretend they're not there. I'm just going to ignore them. And we're back. I can't believe that actually worked. Oh my god, there was a lot of things that could have easily gone wrong. And nothing did. Somewhat, for the most part. Let's go ahead and get that meat cooking. Drop that wood off. Get that crystal. That's the wrong chest. And what do I need? Some wood? Yeah. That's too much wood. I only need an itty bitty bit. Yep, last movement into, or last point in the movement speed. Let's go ahead and finally learn these cloth boots and gloves. Get some shoes and stuff. Let's go ahead and get the cooking pot as well. And let's learn the Parasaur saddle. And then, what level are we at? Ooh, I need to start. Alright, forget it. We're gonna start learning the wood stuff. Wood foundation. Whoa, why did my thing jump up there? Wood wall. Door frame. Door. We're gonna start learning all the wood stuff. So we're gonna start expanding our base here soon. But first, I want to show off. Is that the Therizinosaur? It did not follow me. Let's look. Wait, what? It is! No! Why does the game hate me? Why? Oh, it's too close. It's out of, it won't go into stasis. Alright, where'd it go? It's level 50? Oh, God. Oh, this sucks. Alright. One more suicide mission. This episode's going on longer than I wanted it to. But I can't have this. So I wonder if I did get too close to it and it aggroed it when I was coming down the hill, because he was nowhere in this direction, and now he's like halfway between where he was and my base. Oh, I'm about to make this a lot easier. Keep running, keep running. Okay, he didn't aggro. I kind of wanted him to. One thing to be a note is that raptors typically spawn in packs of 3. So we saw 1. That means there's 2 more roaming around somewhere. Being attacked, attacking that parasaur possibly? Maybe? Where the heck did this Therizinosaur go? What the? Oh my God, how'd you get way over there so fast? Okay, my original plan was to try and lead it further off that way. I don't think it's going to work now. Because he's moving a heck of a lot faster than I thought he would. My plan was to move him off that direction, let him kill me, but hopefully be far enough away that he'd be put into stasis when I respawned. But it doesn't look like that's going to work. So instead... Oh, of course you turned. Oh, I was hoping I'd hit him. I'm trying to stay far away from... Oh, I thought he aggroed. Come on, you stupid chicken thing. How'd that not hit you? Here he comes. Did he get stuck on something? You never made it up the hill? Where are my arrows going? Alright, we're gonna do this the hard way. What's up, bro? Yep, here he comes. Oh, look at that one hit. Alright. There we go. Select the bed. Respawn at bed. Alright. Where'd you go? So this is what we're doing. Come here. Like I said, you get close to him. He's got a little bubble. What? You didn't even aggro. You stupid freaking Therizinosaurus Kruger thing. He's getting closer to my base. Come on, dude. I touched you. Here. Come on. Come on, stupid. Did it seriously not chase me? I punched it. Am I too fast for it? Alright, let's try and get my stuff back and let's just make an arrow and try and shoot it from far away again. Oh, 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 oh. Where the hell are you going? Stupid bird thing. I can hear the music slowly picking up as it gets closer to me. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Yep, come on. Come on. Bring it. Oh, I can't shoot. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. Where are the sharks at? Sharks! Sharks! Come on, you stupid sharks. Stop fighting a turtle. Alright. Come on, finish it off. No! No! Why are you running away from me? Why can I not respawn at my bed? What's the cooldown? I don't remember ever seeing that before. I need to figure that out. Alright, let's go check out this Therizinosaur. Because hopefully it's going to be stuck in the water, eventually drown, or be killed off by megalodons. Because that would just be awesome. This episode's going on so long. I did not mean for it to be this long, but things just kept happening. Please tell me it's not getting back to shore. Please tell me this thing doesn't have, like, Michael Myers AI, and it's found, like, the direct path, and it's, like, already on shore or something. I need to see where it's at. Is it just, or did its AI break and it's just in the water and I can't see it? Where did it go? Did it despawn? Oh! Oh, it died! Oh, what? Did it drown? Oh, I'm gonna harvest that sucker. Oh, I can't. I don't have anything with me. What killed it? It must have just drowned. Oh, it didn't drown. It is still alive. Oh, it did drown. Okay. Yoink! Now I can harvest you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. That's so much. Yep, I know. Thanks for showing me how my lungs are dying. Just to really drive home the fact that I'm doing something stupid. I'm actually surprised at how long I'm surviving out here. Normally this is like horribly infested with megalodons. And I'm not seeing anything. There's mantises. Those are pretty dangerous. Oh, there's a megalodon out there. But we did it! We survived! Kind of, in a way. Does that count as surviving? I died 4 times trying to lead it away? Does that count as surviving? I don't know. I counted as a victory. We won. I kind of went the World War II Russian way of doing it. Doesn't matter how many people it takes, as long as you accomplish the goal. It's not a compliment, but it worked. Took out a raptor, took out a Therizinosaurus, and I got me my spyglass. I'm counting this episode as a win. This episode went all over the place. Started off with just trying to focus on narco berries, realizing I didn't have enough narco berries, so thinking about, okay, I'll just go do the spyglass. And then getting crapped on, thinking about it, and realizing that they didn't give me any crystal. I just got the 1 crystal out of 4 nodes. And then dealing with a raptor and a Therizinosaur. Holy crap, this episode was wild. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna go lay down, go home, goodbye, good night. Episode's over. I'll see you next time.